Wealth Beyond Debt show. I'm your host, Billy, and alongside me is Leah. Today's topic is credit card interest versus mortgage interest versus savings interest. What's better, what's worse, and how it really works. Interest is one of the most powerful forces in personal finance. It can work for you when you're saving and investing, or work against you when you're carrying debt. But not all interest is the same. Credit card interest, mortgage interest, and savings interest all follow the same basic idea. You pay or earn a percentage on a balance, but they behave very differently in real life. Understanding the differences can help you decide which debt to pay off first, when a mortgage can be good debt, how to make interest work in your favor instead of draining your future. Let's break each one down in plain language and then compare which is better, which is worse, and what to do about it. Welcome everyone. Let's dive right into the heart of personal finance, where interest plays a pivotal role in our financial lives.
Absolutely. It's fascinating how interest, whether paying on debt or earning on savings, can either drain our pockets or, work wonders for our future.
Right. So in its simplest form, interest is really just the cost of borrowing money or the reward for letting someone else use your money, and it's usually expressed as a percentage,
Yeah.
like an APR or APY.
Exactly. And the way that percentage is applied can differ a lot depending on the kind of product we're talking about, right?
Yep. It's like, think of it as two sides of the same coin. When you borrow money, you pay interest. When you save or invest, you earn it.
Speaking of borrowing, what about credit card interest? It's notorious, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Credit card interest is usually the most expensive type of debt out there. We're talking rates that often range from about 15% to 30% APR.
Right.
And the kicker is interest is compounded daily on most cards.
Daily compounding really makes a difference, doesn't it? It means that if you don't pay off your full balance, even a small amount can snowball quickly.
Exactly. Imagine carrying a balance of, say, $3,000 with a 20% APR and only paying the minimum, like 2% each month. Over time, you're looking at paying thousands more in interest than the original balance.
Yikes, that's like setting your money on fire.
Right? It's like credit card interest is the fire that, if left unchecked, can really scorch your financial foundation.
So, while credit card interest is clearly the worst kind, what about mortgage interest? It seems less damaging, but still something to monitor.
Mortgage interest is a different beast altogether. Usually, you're looking at rates around 3% to 8%, depending on various factors like your credit score and market conditions.
Yep, exactly.
And since it's secured by your home, lenders charge a lot less compared to credit cards.
That makes sense. But isn't it true that early in a mortgage, most of your payment goes towards interest rather than the principal?
Yep, exactly. Take, for example, a $300,000 mortgage at 5% over 30 years. Your monthly payment might be about $1,610, but in those early years, the lion's share is interest.
So, mortgage interest, while lower, still means you're paying a lot over time. But it's considered good debt because you're building an asset, your home.
Right? And that's the key. While you're paying a significant amount of interest, you're also investing in something that can appreciate over time. It's a balancing act.
Although, I have to respectfully challenge a bit here. What if someone buys a home that's way beyond their means just for the sake of having a house? That mortgage, even if good debt in theory, could really stretch their budget too thin.
Good point. It's definitely a cautionary tale. If you buy more house than you can afford, even a lower rate can turn into a problem because it lacks flexibility in your monthly cash flow.
Yep,
The sound
exactly.
strategy is to ensure the mortgage payment fits comfortably into your budget.
So it's not just the rate that matters, but whether the debt serves your long-term financial stability.
Precisely. Now, flipping the narrative, when we talk about savings interest, it's like the polar opposite. Instead of paying, you're earning interest on your money. It's a slow burn in many cases, but definitely a positive force.
Yeah, savings interest might be modest, but it's that kind of interest that reminds you that your money is working for you instead of against you.
Exactly. For example, a high yield savings account might offer somewhere between 3% and 5% APY, which, while not huge, is still beneficial, especially when you're growing your emergency
Absolutely.
fund or short term savings. And remember, Compounding plays a big role here too.
Right. Even though you might only earn, say, $200 in a year on a $5,000 deposit, over time, that interest itself will earn interest.
Exactly. It's like a slow snowball rolling down a hill. Its size may start small, but gradually it picks up momentum.
So, if we were to rank them from a personal finance perspective, credit card interest is clearly the worst, mortgage interest sits somewhere in the middle, and savings interest is the best, right?
Absolutely. Hey, it's Billy. It's time to stop drowning in debt. It's time to flip the script on your money. For good. Start putting that money back in your pocket, bro. Imagine every credit card and student loans gone. Every loan wiped out. Yes, mortgages too. No refinancing, no debt consolidation, no HELOCs. Just a clear, proven way to eliminate all your debt fast. This isn't a joke, it's real 100%. Debt Free Made Easy has already helped eliminate over $2.7 billion of debt. Gone. People just like you, tired, stressed, and feeling stuck, are now living with freedom, options, and control over their money and has stopped giving it back to the banks. Why keep staying in debt? You can do something about it. You can become debt free and start living life on your own terms. No more bills. Take the right step right now. Go to wealthbeyonddebt.com or click the link in the description box below. Your debt free life starts now. Get a free analyst today. Credit card interest is the one you want to eliminate as quickly as possible due to its high cost. Mortgage interest, while it's a real expense, comes with the benefit of an asset. And savings interest, it's a boon because it actually
Perfectly
grows your
said.
money.
And this ranking really guides practical strategies in personal finance, right?
For sure. The first step is always to build a small emergency fund, a buffer of maybe $500 to $1,000.
Exactly.
This prevents unexpected expenses from pushing you into high interest credit card debt.
Then comes the heavy lifting, attacking those high interest debts like credit card balances.
Right. You want to list all your debts by balance, interest rate, and minimum payment, then direct extra dollars towards the one with the highest rate, a method often called the debt avalanche.
Yeah, that's a solid approach. And once that's under control, you can start looking at optimizing your mortgage, like refinancing if rates drop, or paying extra principal to reduce the long term interest.
Exactly. But note that extra payments on your mortgage should usually come after handling credit card debt and securing a healthy emergency fund.
That makes total sense. Prioritization is key. Now, where do savings and investments come into play here?
Good question. Once your high interest debts are in check and you have a stable emergency fund, you want to maximize savings by using high yield accounts, which offer better
Right.
APYs. But remember, while savings interest is positive, it often can't outpace inflation in the long run. So, for growth beyond short term goals, you'd typically explore investments like stocks or index funds.
So let me get this straight. It's like a game plan. First, save a little, then slash those expensive debts, keep your mortgage in check, and finally, grow your savings and invest smartly for the future.
Absolutely. It's akin to using interest like a tool. In the right place, it acts like a beneficial fire that keeps you warm and growing, but in the wrong place, like with credit cards, it can be downright destructive.
Exactly, like managing a controlled burn versus an uncontrolled wildfire. I really love that analogy. It paints a vivid picture of how interest isn't inherently bad. It's all about where and how you use it.
Exactly. The big takeaway is that interest should be managed carefully. Pay down high interest debt immediately, ensure that any mortgage debt is sustainable, and use savings accounts or investments to let interest work for you.
And that, in essence, is the roadmap to sound personal finance management. It's a balancing act, one that involves continual assessment of your rates, your budget, and your long term goals.
Yep, it's all about reviewing rates periodically and adjusting your plan as your situation or market conditions
Exactly.
change. It's a dynamic process that keeps you in charge of your financial destiny.
This discussion really shows that even though interest can feel overwhelming at times, understanding its mechanics helps you leverage or combat it effectively.
Right. And it's like that old saying goes, every dollar you pay toward eliminating high interest debt is a guaranteed return equivalent to that interest rate.
Yeah, that's powerful. Absolutely. Thanks for breaking it down in such an engaging way.
My pleasure. Remember, folks, managing interest isn't about avoiding it completely, but about strategically making it work for you.
And that wraps up our deep dive into the world of credit card, mortgage, and savings interest. Here's to making smart decisions and letting your money work in your favor.
Exactly. Cheers to that. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep those finances in check.
I was buried under $50,000 in credit card debt. How did I let it get that far? But with Debt Free Made Easy, I'm now completely debt free. Can you imagine that?
I used to stress about money every single day, thinking I'd never be free from my debts. But now, I'm living my dream life.
I was overwhelmed with a mortgage and personal loans totaling $200,000. I never thought I could regain control. Debt Free Made Easy made it happen.
I had over $100,000 in student loans. I thought I'd be paying them off forever, but now I'm free.
So join the thousands who have transformed their lives. Visit debtfreemadeeasy.com today and discover what's possible for you.
Thanks so much, Billy, for guiding us through another wonderful show. And to our amazing listeners, thank you for tuning in to the Wealth Beyond Debt Show. If you found today's conversation valuable, please hit like, share this episode, and help more people. We'd also love to hear from you. Drop a comment with topics you'd like us to cover next. We're all in this together, fighting against the big banks and putting your money back in your pockets. Credit card interest, mortgage interest, and savings interest affect your finances in different ways and should be handled with distinct strategies. Credit card interest is typically the highest, compounded frequently, and offers no tax benefits, making it the top priority to eliminate. Mortgage interest is usually lower, maybe tax deductible for some borrowers, and is tied to long-term financing. Managing it focuses on choice of term, interest rate, and potential refinancing when rates fall. Savings interest provides liquidity and safety, but often yields returns lower than the cost of high-interest debt and may not keep pace with inflation. In practice, prioritize building a small emergency fund while aggressively paying down high-interest credit card debt. Once high-rate debts are under control, balance additional mortgage principal payments, refinancing opportunities, and bolstering savings or investments according to your goals, tax situation, and risk tolerance. Regularly compare the effective after-tax cost of debt to expected after-tax returns on savings or investments to guide decisions. Ultimately, the best approach depends on your interest rates, cash flow, tax considerations, and financial objectives. Review your rates periodically, create a targeted plan, pay off high-cost debt, maintain adequate liquidity, and optimize long-term borrowing, and adjust as circumstances or market rates change. This was a quick overview. To get the full details, read our blog on our website. Link is in the description box.